Good morning, guys. How's it going? Let's go over Solana. Super exciting day for us yesterday. If you guys watch the market, you guys all know that it crashed down. We're probably going to end up winning a few more trades here pretty fast with this market crash. We're probably going to hit our 85 for 85 wins for sure in the month of November, but I'll keep you guys updated. So currently on the charts, guys, we are 79 for 79 wins. This was on ADA. The last one we took was 7.79% profit. And then we got right back into a trade. That same day, it came back down and triggered our buy limit. And then that same day, we crashed down and hit our second buy limit down here in the exchange. And now we're sitting at a break even, and we are just up a very tad bit right now of 0.42%. So a crazy day on ADA. But here is the biggest thing I want to teach you guys. Like, I want you to hold this in your minds right now. You need to set up buy limits. If you do anything else on this video or the next videos I do today and tomorrow, because of this flash crash and we could head lower, it is making sure you guys set up buy limits. I'll teach you guys how to set those up, how to get into our Telegram channel so you don't miss another trade. Anybody who's ever started with me and traded with us, they've never lost a trade, and we've done very well. Okay, quickly, why did the market crash? I don't know specifics, but here is an idea. Evergrande, basically China's biggest real estate firm, they're building a bunch of buildings and such. They basically had a debt that was due. Here's the thing. China Evergrande Group officially defaults on the debt. They had a payment due. Evergrande pays delayed interest on at least 2 bonds looking to avoid default. So negative, a little bit positive about 1 hour later, okay? So this might be holding the market together a little bit here. If they default, it's just not an overall good look for the economy in general in the world, especially for China. So that can affect this. I don't know if that was 100% of the cause. Also, the dollar ended up hitting an all-time high for 2021, the dollar. Like, you guys know there's the yen, the dollar, and stuff like that. The dollar also hit a high. So between those two things, we could have seen the crash. I don't get into news too much. I just covered that. I'm going to use risk management. I never look at news articles. I did that for some people who were asking. So there you guys go. That's my thought. I'm going to use buy limits and make money all the way through this drop or this pump, so we're good. Okay, let's get into Solana here. This is like so exciting, guys. So we ended up getting in here on November 10th at 231.25. Solana has actually been recouping very, very well from this. This is what I was looking for, guys. It was a break of the ascending support line downwards, and that's exactly what we got, and now we're sitting in the profit 3.96%. What I'm watching for, and the reason why you guys need the price for swell money flow and the trend exhaustion on your dashboards, and it is part of the Black Friday sale, so get it in the description. When this thing heads up to the top red section up here, I'm going to be looking to call an exit up here on this trade. I do believe if we get up here, we will probably push to some structure highs here, and we will break this line that I'm watching as the descending resistance line. If we can get anywhere up to this level, right around 260, I'm definitely going to be looking to take some profit out of this. So if I don't do that on the Telegram channel, if I'm out, grocery shopping or doing something like that, and you guys see that, make sure you're looking to take at least 50% out once we hit this next to the top red zone here with the trend exhaustion. Now, question is, well, Travis, why do we do that? It's very clear if you guys look at the past history of what the trend exhaustion does in the price versus the well money flow. These are the two absolute most accurate indicators you guys will use to call drops and tops in crypto. I'm convinced of that. I've coded indicators for a living for TradingView.com customers 2 years ago. It's how I made my living. And I'm telling you guys, this is how we have not lost a trade yet. It is with this, the risk management, and the metrics. Look at what's happening here when we get to these top sections. If the market extends past this, when we get in the top red section here, and this starts moving down, creating lower highs and lower lows, money starts flowing out of the market. This is a huge sign that you guys are going to crash back down. And that's what we saw. We got to the red zone up here. What did we see? We saw a very healthy crash back down in the market. We were able to call these with the indicators in here, and that's why these are so powerful. They are literally calling the highs and the lows on the charts for Solana. We even saw a push up in here, the top red section, that was literally at the top here before we started moving back down. Okay, this is why it's so important to have these. If you guys see positive correlation where you see the well money flow in green at a high point as well as the trend exhaustion at a high point, this is where you guys need to be looking for drops back down. It is a double confirmation. Look at over here. How I was able to predict this drop. We did call this drop out on this channel. You guys could see over here that the well money flow was very high in green. The trend exhaustion was very high. The money started flowing out of the market. The trend exhaustion started going down while the price tried to keep going up in this fashion right here. This was a sign that money was flowing out of the market as a precursor. This pushed us into the bear market cycle right here, pushing us down, and then we turned bullish, okay? And then once we were bullish, bullish, all of the drops in here very accurately were very closely correlated to every single time we hit the top red section. Now, I show you all that to show you this. You guys need to be watching for this next exit up here, because if the market does decide to do another crash, we need to be looking to take a little bit of profit if we jump up here, and then if we drop back down, great, we'll just get back into our new buy limits and we'll take compound interest on our winning trades. This is so much fun, guys, and I promise you, this is probably the most fun you'll ever do with trading. It is a very safe risk management strategy, so make sure you guys watch those and get those indicators in the description. I'll show you how to get that in the second half, but you guys know where to find it. Solana, this is what is going to update at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So follow this very carefully, guys. What we're looking at in here is a greedy and excited metric going off for emotions. We need to understand this. If you guys are looking at Solana, this has obviously been a pump in a very emotional phase for the market. We've hit all-time highs. People are getting very excited, and the market is now dropping back down, and people are finally realizing, oh my gosh, maybe we were ready for a little bit of a correction, okay? I think there were more things playing in here than just Evergrande, but we'll just keep going with this. Watch this down here. Long versus short trades for Solana. We want to look in here. Long trades have dropped out. Short trades have dropped out. This, to me, tells me one thing. There's indecision in the market. After people see this crash in here and then the price goes back up, people are like, is it going to keep dropping? Is it going to keep going up? And I'm not going to pretend like I know what to do. All I know what to do for sure is to get you guys setting up your buy limits so you don't miss out on the trades. I'll teach you guys why it's so important, because really you take advantage of the market if it goes up or down. Very important you guys listen to this whole video. Okay. Long for short trade risk. This is sitting in the neutral section. For this reason, I am not looking to enter trades right now. I am waiting for either you guys to hold your positions or get into the buy limits that are a little bit lower here. And I will go over that. Okay. Well, in institutional smart money, this was looking like, I mean, obviously on the charts here, we saw a crash and the Wells institutions came in and just tried to buy this thing right up. It's exactly what we did, by the way, too. We are trading with Wells and institutions, and you guys will do that on every single one of our trades because we are following this metric over here. Okay. We never ever FOMO into the market at these high prices. We always wait for drops. Like I mentioned to you guys on the past videos, I told you guys there are people that are going to FOMO in up here. It's going to drop down. We're going to get into trades. If we exit right here and it goes down even further, everyone is still stuck holding the bag up here while we're going to win trades all the way down here on the lower highs and lower lows because we're trading the pullbacks. Okay. It's if you don't set yourself up correctly on buying a pullback, you will always be chasing the market because you bought high. Very, very important you guys follow the strategy and you do your buy limits correctly like I'm showing. Okay, it's why we haven't lost a trade, guys. Seriously, once you start trading this, you can be like, oh my gosh, now I understand why you guys haven't lost a trade yet. Okay, support resistance prices, looking at 260 obviously was what I was looking at on the chart. That is up here at the structure high, but then if you guys look at support, the next support here was 230. So looking at 230 on the chart, we can see that 230 was right up here. We obviously did break this already. We started moving back down to basically this structure support right here, and we ended up seeing a bounce. So that's what we're looking at there. Give you guys a quick update. I want to make this call out here. I have updated the Ethereum, I've updated the Doge and the ADA dollar cost average entries to give us a little bit more signals, okay? So you guys can get into a little more positions. We only have like one on Ethereum, one on Doge, and one on ADA right now. But I updated the metric to get a little bit more aggressive to give you guys a little bit more entries because I know some of you guys like to use this metric down here. For Solana, it stayed the same. If you guys have, let's say like $10,000, you want to throw $1,000 into the market every time you get a green line and just hold for 5 to 10 years, like, good job, guys. You are literally, every single one of you guys is in the profit since you've taken one of those on this channel. Okay, looking at this here, an exit point, and then we'll go over how to get into these trades. The exit point here is looking for, it's basically telling us this. If we are in a trade, we want to look to take some profit. Now, we weren't in a trade, but it did hold suit up here where we saw this drop back down on the market. So it's not going to call the tops every single time. That's what we use the trend exhaustion and the price versus the well money floor for, is that's where we end up calling tops and bottoms. Like it is the two most accurate indicators for crypto, period. Okay, now let's go over possibly, I think this is the funnest part of the whole day. Let me teach you guys how to get into the next buy limits, and I've changed some things on the chart. This is $49 a month, guys. It is the cheapest membership you will find on all of online for our win rate. I don't think there's another channel out there, not to be arrogant or anything like that. There's no one else I can see that's going 79 for 79 wins, and we're doing very good. We're not just scalping for 1 to 2% profits. We're doing between 10 to 15. Right now, we were at about 10 to 20% profit in the past, but we are doing very, very well, and I'm also in here trading with you guys with my own money, and I injected $10,000 more yesterday because I was like, this thing's gonna crash, so I put more money in. I'm waiting to get some fills on those. Okay, What you guys are going to do is sign up for $49 a month. That will give you access to all the metrics up here. Now, listen to this very carefully. This is how you get into all of our trades. This is how every single one of these trades, all 79 trades, were called out right here. There is no other spot available. It is only on this website. So listen to this very carefully. I've updated this and I've refreshed this whole system. What you guys are going to do is you can go into any of these. Solana is right down here. Click on any of these coins. It goes to the second page as well here if you guys want to see this real quick. It goes to Polkadot and Link. It's all the ones that we cover on the top up here, okay? Click into Bitcoin. Here's going to be the example. I've updated this. You guys have requested this. I've listened to your request, and you guys, I personally love this adjustment as well. You guys are now going to see very simply only 4 lines below the current price. This is going to show you buy limit 1, buy limit 2, buy limit 3, buy limit 4, and then it's going to show you your sell limit. This is so much cleaner, and I've also laid out the instructions very easily for you guys so you can just read through this instead of having to watch the whole video. I am going to eventually remove the video probably by the end of the week, but I want you guys to know that here is all of it written out so you don't have to sit through a 25-minute video of me trying to explain it. It's very fast. You guys can get it in trade. Here's how you guys trade this. Watch for these charts to update every day at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If the lines do not move, we just simply haven't hit the first buy limit. Here's what you're going to do for all of our coins right now, all of them. Okay, guys? Very important you listen to this. You are simply going to set up 4 buy limits in your exchange. Each buy limit is going to simply be 25% of your trade allocation, okay? Follow me down here if you guys watch this. To enter this trade, simply take the amount of cash you would like to allocate to this trade, let's say it's $1,000, and split this $1,000 into 4 equal portions, $250. Place $250 at each of the 4 buy limits below, labeled above, 1, 2, 3, 4. Once your first buy limit is hit, set the sell limit shown in green into your exchange. Sell limit in green into your exchange. This cannot get any simpler, guys. Once you do this, make sure you do this. Don't forget to join the Telegram channel. Here, click on this where I'll be calling trade exits with our indicators for the trades we are in. That is, you can click right here, or you can also go down here and click in here. You guys need to make sure that you are logged into Telegram on your computer or your phone first, and then click Telegram down here. It will give you guys a hot link, and it will add you over into the Telegram channel where I'm calling exits with the indicators. You guys can see this, trend exhaustion, making reference to this. That is how you guys trade. 4 buy limits, 25% each. Set them up right now. I will cover them on the videos of the trade management as well as Telegram. Now, it is very important that you guys have the indicator set up. This has also been refreshed a little bit. It is just very simple, guys. The best deal for this entire month is this, guys. You have the bundle pack. All of our indicators are 83% off this month only. Okay, this is all you guys have. You have this month only, and then the price is actually not only is the discount going away, but it's actually going to up in price $50 at the end of the month. It is very important that you guys have these. At minimum, get the price versus the well money flow, the trend dashboard, and the trend exhaustion. This is exactly how I've been calling the drops in here and the tops and how we exit the market, okay? Very powerful indicators. I just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. Do not miss this. It will never be lower than this again. It will never be lower than this again. Promise. You guys can mark my words on that. It will never be lower than this again. So make sure you guys snag this. All right. God bless you guys so much. The biggest thing I want to leave you with, and I want you to listen here, guys. Please, the biggest thing, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just, entertainment purposes only, my personal opinion. But if I could tell this to you, even if my own parents are watching this video, my brother, my dad, my mom, you guys need to set up your buy limits. I have buy limits set up right now for Ethereum. I have other buy limits set up for EOS. I've got buy limits set up in here if this thing crashes further. In a market drop, the smartest thing to do is to do what wells and institutions do in here, and they are accumulating long trades. It is not time to be selling, okay? It's not time to have been FOMOing in up here, which is when you guys sell to look to get better lower positions. That's opposite. That's backwards. Don't do that. You guys follow this channel. Hopefully I'm not being too rude here. I hope you guys can. I'm trying to be kind here about saying this. Just passionate about it. You really need to use the buy limits because that's going to get you guys into discounts, and you will win trades so much faster. Like, I wouldn't doubt if we see a market move back up here, I'm going to call some exits on here for a few trades, and we'll hit 80 for 80 possibly by Monday of next week. It's going to happen fast. So make sure buy limits are set up with the membership. Come over and click on any of these trades, get in with the 4 buy limits, set your sell limit, get into Telegram, get the indicators on your chart with the Black Friday coupon. It's the bundle pack. Type in Black Friday in the coupon code and you guys get 83% off. It is literally that simple. God bless you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Congratulations for everyone who had the buy limit set up. Make sure you have the indicator set up as well as your membership, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.